This is a little bit of an unplanned video, really, but I just found a couple of interesting things. And one of them, I don't know why I didn't show. I don't know if I showed this number jump or not. But anyway, this is the number jump. It's Trump's birthday, 6/14, through to what actually was yesterday. It's the middle of the night here in Kansas, but I guess over in California it's still this day. But anyway, what was interesting about it was 172 days. Okay, and if we look at the variations on that, 5 months, 19 days. Okay, so this was really interesting with all the 519s recently. 172. Let me show you this in the dartboard as well. No, that's not the dartboard. Hang on, there's the dartboard. We had Madonna's stuff, yeah, coming across. You've got pi numbers opposite. Hopefully you can see my cursor. Her birthday, pi numbers opposite Madonna, and then I was looking at this 122 for Madonna here. Okay. Now check out what is combined into that 122, which is the 172 here. Now don't forget that with Madonna's numbers right here, the 816, when we go across, this 164 comes across, opposite it, balancing it. So you could read this backwards, half-arse it, and read it. You could read it kind of backwards. You'd have to start the 6 here and read 614, and you can get Donald Trump's birthday out of that, kind of fudging it. But what's interesting as well with the 172, opposite that is 125, and again, without spending a whole bunch of time on 125, obviously the first thing I pick out of that is Christmas numbers, 1225, and there's also another connection to Lucas numbers with that number as well. Man, my belly's rumbling. Hang on a minute, let me show you this. Oh, I'll do this in a minute. Let me show you this in the chart real quick. Here is our 125, okay, backwards, and that's in the dollar bill as well. And it's again, if you use it like a times table chart, this thing, the second row and the 13th column, 213, which is actually the start of this whole thing. This is a reference, back to those numbers, so to speak. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting with I'll tell you what's weird. Right now, I was just looking at the time differences because I was like, I wonder what Biden and Kamala, where they are at now. Because I wondered, I wonder if he's somewhere near Vegas right now. I have no idea where Kamala Harris is right at this present moment in time, but Joe Biden, I believe, is somewhere here in Africa, and this is the time. You know what time that is? 7:53 on the well, not quite. Hang on, 3 seconds on the old clocks on Back to the Future. Yeah, nice. Anyway, I was just thinking, the time in there. I mean, if he was to croak sometime right about now, right? The time in California. This is where Kamala Harris is from. I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's at home right now or in DC or somewhere. I don't know where the hell she's at, but it's still the 3rd of December there in California, and it's 10:46. So, you know what? It's kind of interesting, isn't it? There's still a little bit of time for something to happen. But anyway, give up on it, Dan. What are you? You're mental. But there was just so many nice things there was so many nice connections for today, and I'll show you something else. Well, of course, I was talking about the 122 with Madonna. yeah, for yesterday, did all that stuff for that day. Well, of course, nothing happened, did it? So anyway, what was funny was, I don't know if it's funny, but Eminem's mother died. So she's really, I don't know if she's really dead or just gone to the island or what, but anyway, RIP. But the only picture I can find of her is wearing this black sort of suit thing with this big white collar. And it reminded me of two things. It reminded me of, oh, and by the way, so anyway, she dies on that day, yeah? Did I just say that or not? Did I point that out? So we've got her dying, you know, music related, kind of interesting with Madonna. The 1/6 again, that ties in with the golden ratio with Madonna's birthday. So that's kind of interesting. And actually 1/6 is the twin date for Christmas. So this is quite nice with the idea of, you know, Christ, and this is the mother, and this is the son. Okay, and Eminem. Well, I'll show you that Eminem thing here in just a second. I just had it up on the screen. I was going to show you. Eminem is basically the Hospice Maria. You know, the M and the W. Just flip one of the M's around, and you get the M and the W together, which is that symbol. Okay. But what was? I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I went down a right rabbit hole here. But the other character it reminded me of, so it reminded me of Madonna in, let's see if I can find it now. Oh dear, in here. Yeah, in Bad Girl. Okay. She's wearing this kind of outfit and she's got the blonde hair and everything, and the big white collar with the sort of suit on, the dress suit type thing. So I just thought it was interesting because in this particular video, right at the start of it, she is, well, if I get to, hang on a minute. Where's it at the start of this thing? There she is. She's dead. Okay. And we've got Christopher Walken in this thing. So we've got her and, well, Christopher Walken, well, Christopher, Christ. But his birthday this year, 3/31, was on the same day as Easter, so the resurrection of Christ. So this is well interesting because in this particular, as I've said before, in this, well, where's it? I've got to think where that is in here. It's right at the start, sure. He has a watch. This watch here that he starts rolling. Okay, actually, let me shift it on. He's going to flip this thing. Just come to the right spot. He's going to flip this thing open, and we'll see what time the whole sequence of events here starts rolling. Okay, there it is. We'll flip it open. Now you won't probably be able to see this very well, but it's on 5:19 right here when it starts. Okay, this is the 5 down here. 5:19. Okay, as soon as he flips this watch open, and it's kind of like running backwards. This is the sort of the death at the start of this thing. Okay, so it's marking that death number, I guess. 5:19. Again, that was interesting, tying back with with this number jump here, with the 5 months 19 days for Donald Trump through to this particular day. Okay, so I'm still not, you know, I've kind of stayed up late here to see if something does happen because, you know, inevitably if it's going to happen, it will be in the midnight hour. But anyway, the other thing it reminded me of, right, with the dress shirt, the white and the black, was Mia Wallace in Pulp Fiction. And of course, they have this death and resurrection scene with her in Pulp Fiction. Where the hell is, I've got it up here. So they have this death and resurrection when Vince has just brought Mia over because she's overdosed. Okay, and of course Eric Stoltz is there with he's got the 9/30 birthday, the same as the Hoover Dam. He's Marty's dark twin in Back to the Future. and they're going to stab her in the heart and give her a shot of shoot her through the heart and give her a shot of adrenaline and bring her back to life. She's basically at this point dead, and they're going to bring her back to life, kind of. Okay, so this is the death and resurrection of Mia Wallace, the Wall Ace. Okay, so it's absolutely fascinating, this whole scene. I've don't know how many times I've looked at it before, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in it. But what did I want to say about this scene? There's connections with this scene to Madonna, because Eric's, or Lance, he's playing in the film. His wife in this is Rosanna Arquette, and obviously she is the twin for Madonna in Desperately Seeking Susan. So there's tons of nice little connections to Madonna in here. And there's, I mean, well, I say tons of nice little connections. Obviously there's Mary connections in the whole thing, and that's kind of how it connects. But notice this right here, Operation. Okay, here's a little connection. I'll show you this one. Operation right here, the game of Life Underneath. Okay, let's go and look at, let me show you something now. This Operation, this is Weird Al's oh, it's a parody of Like a Virgin. Okay, so I think Madonna had to pester him to get him to do this. Anyway, in the, it's not quite in the heart. Well, I mean, I guess I would think the heart's further up here somewhere, but I don't know. Right? It's going to be, this is more like the solar plexus region right here, I guess. But you know, the heart will be a bit further up. But he's got a drill, and he's gonna hit this bullseye here. And this is this is what they put on. Vince puts on Mia's chest, to locate the heart, and he stabs the bullseye. Okay, so again, this is kind of interesting. This parody, it's called Like a Surgeon, and so we have this connection with the surgeon here. Okay, and I've lost it. And the Operation game here. And what's also interesting is if we go to the actual release date, recorded on 2/21, and look at the length, 327, 723, room 237. It's not quite the right way around, but what also is interesting, this is what I'm saying, I went down a bit of a rabbit hole here, is this film they brought out about, Weird Al's life. Well, I don't really know what it is. It's a bunch of, well, anyway, I don't know really what it is. It's a biographical musical parody film. Okay. Anyway, they've got old Harry Potter here doing the old playing him. Birthday 237. Okay. 237. And what's really interesting is they've got this character here playing Madonna in it. Okay, and okay, September the 7th. There's some connections with that date to Madonna and some songs of hers. What is interesting is, I wonder who she played in Frozen 2. That's interesting because Frozen 2's got the dam scene in it. But anyway, there's a bunch of stuff. She does a really good Madonna impression. Okay, so it's interesting that they've got her for Madonna. And there's a whole bunch of, there's a whole bunch of story with, with her, connected to, where is he in here now? Marilyn Manson, and this allegations of rape and stuff. You can read through all the story and everything, but he's ended up paying her 327,000 in attorney's fees. I think they just make this stuff up, to be quite honest. 327 again. So she was with this dude. I mean, really? Doesn't fit, does it? Anyway, you know, definitely got some Madonna connections going on with her. And obviously the name Marilyn Manson. I mean, you know, but I'm not here really to delve into all that stuff. I just thought it was interesting with this. You know, I was talking about the 2nd of December for Madonna, and then we didn't have Madonna, but we had something. Oh, I don't know. Something fairly close. I don't know. You know, fairly close. I'm not sure. Images. Look, watch this. Is there any images of her without a bloody this outfit on? Oh, there we go. There's one. Got the shady shirt on. You know, predominantly these are all pictures of her in this, whatever this is, an interview or something. I don't know. So again, I mean, I don't want to spend any more time looking down this hole, but Eminem. Let me show you the. Hang on a minute. Let's go to new. Let me just draw this in. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's do it this way. Hang on. Well, anyway, most of you probably know the auspice, Maria. Okay, the M this way. Ooh. So we've got the M that way, and then of course you want to probably go to red. So there's the Virgin Mary, and the reason why it's up that way is because this is the womb here. Okay, and then we put in the darn it, we put in the W, which is the M up the other way. Okay, which is the phallic symbol. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, that's it right there. Forms quite a nice crown, and the diamond, and all the other good stuff. And we've got the you know, the V and the A, and there's so much stuff there. But it's the M and M, the two M's. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for the video. Let me just go through it, because on that last video I missed out the main thing about Twitter and the Bluebird Motel, which is that Twitter was founded on 321. Okay, and you know, Marty is about to do a 321. You know, it's a countdown to his jump, and when he does make the jump, we have the 1, 2, 3 on the clock. You know, God, you know, sometimes Dan, you miss the important stuff out. But there's some interesting stuff with. That's something I've missed out. I've already spotted something there. The actual birthday for Weird Al, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yankovic, man. Okay. What did I have here as well? I don't think I had anything else. That was it. You know, we did that 519 again. Man, I'll tell you what. I think I've done everything. Yeah, 107 now, 108 in the morning. Give it a couple more minutes, see if anything happens, but doubtful. But there's an awful lot of connections for sort of this time of year, isn't there? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, call it a night, and I'll see you on another video soon. Right, cheers, thanks for watching. Right, bye.